BJ, what's up? Hey man, I don't know if you see this note here under your squats, 5 second eccentrics. Just want to go over how to count to five. Okay. I actually like to use a Mississippi count, and that spaces out the seconds, right? So it would be one Mississippi, two Mississippi. So you're going at about a 2 second count. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, one Mississippi, two Mississippi. So the reason these are really, really light is because the time on the tension is increased. So count the 5 Mississippi on these, and what we're trying to do is increase the time on the tension. Other aside from that, they'll, if we treat them a little bit faster, they serve as more of a recovery than a stimulus. But these look pretty good. I'm glad that you're not using the box anymore. I'm glad you're getting comfortable with that. You're doing an excellent job staying in your hips. Bar looks good, man. That bar looks nice and secure on your back. And it really, really cleaned up a lot, dude. I'm super duper happy with how these are going. Bench press, I'd like to see a little bit more leg drive. Just press the feet into the ground. Pretend like there's cockroaches on the floor, and you gotta crush them and just fucking annihilate them, man. So these look pretty awesome, dude. 3x3 at a fucking heavy ass weight. I just want you to be aware of your elbow position here. Might even want, I mentioned a few weeks ago about widening your grip. I might even want an even wider grip, okay? The only other way that we can kind of get this elbow angle to line up is if we actually tuck the elbows a little further under the body. What that's going to bring the bar just a little bit lower on the belly. So a way to keep the bar touch point very consistent right here is just widening up the grip just a little bit. And you might find that's a little bit more comfortable. It's going to be in a more advantageous mechanical position for your elbows, your wrists, and your shoulders. But, dude, honestly, if they're feeling good and you don't want to adjust it, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm totally cool with making that compromise. As long as you don't have any pain in it, if you don't feel comfortable with that, I totally respect that. So, deadlifts, man, they're fucking light, dude. So, because they're light, I need you to treat them like they're heavyweights, okay? So, I just want you to watch your back here. All right. So, you do a good job pulling your lats in, but I don't see any effort to straighten out the rest of your back. So, I need you to make sure that whether your back's set or not, that you're really fighting for a nice spinal extension before you start, okay? And, really squeeze your chest up, get your back set, and keep your hips in the spot that they need to be in, okay? And notice how they kind of rise up just a little bit, okay? And that was one of the biggest issues we dealt with when we first started. So I think that we're going to have to really practice the deadlift a little bit more. And be patient off the ground, man. You're still kind of starting to jerk it up. If you set your hips at the right spot, right there, squeeze your chest up, and ease the bar off the floor, the hips aren't going to shoot up, man. So, but we're going to have to really hone in on the technique and the setup on this. And we're not going to take an absolute step back, but we're going to have to really focus on the setup, making sure that we're squeezing the chest up and we're setting the hips at the proper height. All right, man, that's all I got for you today. Nice work, and let's kick some ass on Thursday, yeah?